guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a tag video to share with you. This tag was created by my friend here on YouTube. Her name is Samantha March. I will of course have her channel and video linked down below. The name of this tag is the 2017 YouTube Rewind tag. Now I might be looking down at my phone a lot because I have the questions pulled up here. So if I keep looking down, that is why, but I will have all of the questions listed down below in the description box for you as well in case you wanted to do this tag yourself, and I will tag a few ladies as well. But yeah, I'm really excited to do this tag. I enjoy doing tag videos. I think it's a fun way to get to know each other a little bit better. I had recently, in case you missed it, I'll link it above, had recently done a tag called the YouTube Beauty Community tag, and over the last few weeks a lot of other creators have been participating in the tag and doing it themselves, and I have been watching those videos obsessively. I think it is it's been really nice, like getting that conversation going and hearing other people's thoughts on this community, and it's just like reaffirming the way that I feel about it, and I just love this community so much. I'm very grateful to be a part of the beauty community, and it's been really nice just kind of hearing more about how other people feel about it and seeing where I fit in this community. So it's been a really good experience, and when I saw Samantha's tag I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds so fun. So basically the whole idea behind this tag is kind of reflecting back on last year as a YouTuber and things that happened throughout the year, videos we created throughout the year, and just kind of like reflecting back. It's like, you guys know how it is. In January, you always kind of reflect on the past year, look back and see, you know, what things went really well and what things you'd like to change for the coming year. And I thought this was a great idea, and I'm really excited to participate. So let's go ahead and jump into the questions, and then you'll see more what this video is about. So the first question is the first video I posted in 2017. So I was actually surprised by this. I thought that my first video of the year was my makeup use up intro for 2017, but it actually wasn't. I posted that previous to the start of the year. So that was actually posted at the end of 2016. My first video for 2017 was a skincare declutter, and not just a skincare declutter, it was part one of a skincare declutter. I think I forgot I did that round of a skincare declutter because I decluttered that means I decluttered in January skincare, and then I decluttered skincare again, I want to say in like August or September of this year. So I did 2 rounds of skincare declutters this year, and yeah, I still have a lot of skincare, so that surprised me. So I was a little surprised by that, but you guys know me, I like to declutter. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I like decluttering so much. And when I was actually watching other people do my tag video about their favorite videos to film and watch and what least favorite and everything, a lot of people said they don't like watching declutters and they would never personally do a declutter. And I'm like, I love declutters. Why do I love declutter so much? I really don't know. I don't know why I love them, but I think what it is I get satisfaction of knowing that products that I am not going to be using are moving on to homes where they're gonna get used. It's weird. This is gonna sound weird, but I have this like connection to my products, and I'm like, I feel bad for them if they're not getting used all the way. So that's why I'm always rotating my makeup and making sure everything gets used, and I'm like, okay, you get a chance to come out and play. And if it's a product that I know that I'm not gonna be able to do that with, I'm like, I need to give you to someone who can do that for you. So that sounds really weird. You guys are gonna laugh at me, but I just want to know that these products that were created for a purpose, they were created to be worn, or you know, skincare obviously to apply to your skin, and if it's not going to be used by me, I want it to be used by somebody else. So anyways, that's why I declutter a lot. Speaking of declutter, let's go ahead and go into question number 2, because this is going to play into what I was just saying. Question number 2 was your favorite video of 2017. So my favorite, it was really hard for me to come up with this. I posted a lot of videos last year. That's going to be another question later on in this tag, by the way. I posted a lot of videos this year, and quite a few of them that I was really proud of and that I really enjoyed filming and enjoyed sharing with you guys. But if I had to like pick one, I think I would say my declutter series this year. And the reason behind that, everything I just said, because I love decluttering. I have this weird thing that I like to declutter, but I also really felt like this year's declutter, I've done a declutter series almost every single year since I started my YouTube channel, because being a beauty YouTuber and also working at Sephora for so long, I was constantly getting new products coming in, and in order to maintain that and not like be bursting at the seams, you have to get rid of stuff. It's just the nature of the beast. But the past declutters I've done in previous years, I was always a little bit, it was harder for me to let go of things. I'd let go of a few things that I knew I didn't like, but things that I kind of liked or loved, it was like, no, this is mine. I'm not gonna let go of it. Even if I knew I wasn't gonna get around to using it, I was just like, no, no, this is staying with me. So this year I got to the point where I was like, this has got to stop. There's way too much here. I know more is coming in, so I have got to get rid of a significant portion. So this year's declutter, I was a little bit more vicious than I've been in years past, and I was proud of myself. I made a lot of progress. A lot of my drawers were like half full after the end of the declutter. A lot of them have refilled themselves again, but it was just a good feeling to get so much product moved out of my collection. And I know a lot of people who watch this video and my declutter videos don't understand the why am I getting rid of so much and then bringing more in, and I get that. I do understand why that seems counterintuitive. But again, like I said, this is my job. Being in the beauty industry is my job. So I do have to constantly be testing new products. A lot of them are sent to me for free, so I'm not necessarily like getting rid of stuff and then going and spending a bunch of money. However, I do invest money in a lot of products as well so that I can try products and share them with you guys. And that's part of my job, so that is what I do. So anyway, that is probably my favorite video of 2017. So question number 3 is the video that was outside of my comfort zone. I had to really think about this for a minute, but then I was like, oh my gosh, as soon as I was like scrolling through all my videos and looking at the videos from this last year, as soon as I saw this series, I was like, that's it, that's the one. It was definitely my Vlogmas. So if you guys watched my channel last month in the month of December, I did try to do the daily vlogging for Vlogmas, and I think I made it through like day, I want to say 18 or 19. I made it pretty far into Vlogmas, and I was doing the daily vlogs. I think I missed 1 or 2 in that time, but it just wasn't for me, and I dropped off before it ended, and I just couldn't do it for a few different reasons. Number one, I wasn't enjoying it, and it just started becoming too difficult for me to remember to bring out my phone and to vlog it, and it started to get really stressful, and then I started to get some very nasty, mean comments about missing days, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm not enjoying this anymore, so why am I putting myself out there in this way if it's something I'm not enjoying? So that was definitely an epiphany for me. I remember watching Lauren May Beauty talk in one of her videos about if I don't enjoy it, I'm not gonna film it, and that was like right in the middle of me doing Vlogmas, and I was like, duh, obviously, why would I film something I'm not enjoying? Because if I don't enjoy making it, you're not gonna enjoy watching it. It's gonna fall flat. So that's when I decided to end that series, and I probably won't ever do Vlogmas again, you guys. It was a great experience because I learned a lot about myself during that time. I learned that I'm not a daily vlogger, I don't enjoy it, and I also learned how to stand up for what I need, you know. So even though I am creating videos here on YouTube and sharing them with you guys, ultimately this is my channel, and I need to do with it what I feel is best for me. And I realized that, you know, even though it made some people sad for me to stop it early, I had to follow my heart, and that's what I did. So that was definitely the videos that I posted that were outside of my comfort zone. Number 4 is the video that I posted on my birthday. So I just actually had my birthday. It was very recent. My birthday is December 23rd. When I went back and looked at my channel, I did not post a video on that day, but the closest, I posted one the day before. It was either the day before or the day after. I think it was the day before, and it was the 8 brands that I wanted to try in 2018. That video was actually inspired as well by Samantha March. I had seen her talking about it, and it was something that I really wanted to do. One of the other questions later on is talking about new brands that I tried this year, and I want to explore new brands, and I want to share more information with you guys on new brands. So I was really excited to do that video. I want to see myself getting out of my comfort zone a little bit with brands. I definitely got stuck in a rut, I feel like, in 2017, working at Sephora for the majority of the year, and that was my almost third full year working there. I definitely found myself only reaching for and only purchasing Sephora products, so brands that we carried, and I really wanted to diversify and try some new things. So I set some goals for this coming year, 2018, to try some new brands and like get out of my comfort zone with that. Okay, number 5 is, did you find a new channel or creator in 2017? And I definitely did. I found quite a few. I'm gonna name some of the ladies on here. I definitely found a lot of new channels this year, but I also found a new connection to channels I've been following for a while as well. So there were some creators that I have been following for years and maybe watched a few videos here and there, but I feel like this year I've really kind of found my niche of not only what kind of videos I like to create and what kind of content I want to put out there, but also what kind of videos do I connect with, what do I like watching. And 2017 was definitely my year of growth as far as that goes, and some of these channels really inspired me to make those changes and to kind of discover that for myself. The first one I have to mention is Samantha March. I did want to mention her first since she is the creator of this tag, but she has really inspired me. I found her, I want to say sometime around late summer or something like that. I actually had a subscriber leave me a comment letting me know about her. I had no idea about her channel. There are so many beauty channels out there. It's hard to kind of find your way and filter through all of them. But Samantha's channel is a very genuine channel. I love that she posts daily content and very unique content. She's very creative. She's always coming up with new ideas. You guys have probably heard me talk about her a lot because I've been inspired by a lot of her videos and creating similar type of content, and of course I try to credit anytime I get an inspiration or idea from one of my fellow YouTubers, I try to give credit to those people. So you might have heard me bring up her name several times recently, and that is one of the reasons. She's very creative. I've just been really enjoying her content, and I'm really happy that I found her this year. We are doing a collaboration right now. We're doing our skincare project pan together. It's been a really fun project pan, by the way. And so, yeah, I really like Samantha. I'm really glad that I met her this year, and I definitely consider her one of my really good friends here on YouTube. Number 2 is gonna be Kaylee Butte. I hope I said her name right. There's a few names on here that I might just totally butcher, and I'm really apologize to you ladies if I say your names incorrectly, but Kaylee is another channel that I've found this year that I find her videos to be so inspiring, so creative, very unique. Her content is just, it comes from a very real place, and I just love, with all of these ladies I'm going to mention, I love their sense of self. The fact that they know who they are, they know what kind of content they want to create, and they just do it unapologetically. They just go out there and create their videos, and I find that very refreshing. That is something that I've really been inspired by these ladies this year, to really just own who I am. And it's been a very transforming year for me personally, emotionally, and with my channel. And yeah, I don't want to get emotional, but I'm just really grateful that I found what I would consider my niche here on YouTube, and that I have really discovered, it's been so freeing to discover that I can just be myself and make the videos that I connect with. And that is one of the biggest things this year for me, for sure, was just finding that connection with other people here on YouTube. And the next person, this is someone that I found actually very recently, right before the end of the year, and I know I'm gonna say her name wrong as well, but it's Angelica Knight. I believe it's Nyquist. But I will link all the channels below so you can find these ladies. I think her content, once again, you're gonna see a trend with all of the people I'm mentioning here, because their channels are very similar in content, and it's very similar to, again, what I wanna do with my content. More creative, more authentic, very real, very unique ideas, and just constantly pushing the envelope to be new, to take a new spin on things, to not just follow the trends, not just do what everyone else is doing, but do what you want to do. So that's why I love Angelica as well. I feel like she's definitely one of those people that is coming up with new content, and I'm really excited that I found her channel this year. By the way, she also does tutorials, which it's not my thing. I'm not great at tutorials and I don't watch a ton of them, but her tutorials are fantastic. She does a lot of like bolder, brighter, you know, really fun looks. So if you enjoy those, definitely check out her channel for that as well. Next up, another one that I very recently discovered near the end of the year. Her name is Elle, and then it's just the initial S. And I really like her content because she is a project panner. And even though I don't consider myself a project panner or my channel a project panning channel, I do projects quite often. I just kind of sprinkle them in with my other content. Watching other project panners really inspires me, and she has a very unique series that she calls Project Pan Porn, where she is panning a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. And I had an idea to do something similar to this, and I was like, Lisa, it's not gonna work. You're not going to have that kind of dedication to make it happen, so don't do it. But I was thinking about starting like a project this year where I tried to pan as many palettes as I could, because I think I only have 2 eyeshadow palettes in my entire collection that I've hit pan on, and both of them were because I pulled them into projects. But I just decided I have too much eyeshadow, and if I tried to do that, I would be neglecting my other palettes. But I enjoy watching her series because she has hit some major pan, you guys, on a lot of palettes. I do not know how she does it, but I really like watching her videos. I take a lot of inspiration from her, and I think that she is also very creative, and I definitely have enjoyed learning more about her this year. The next creator that I would call like one of the unique YouTubers is Kelly Gooch, and she is one that I have discovered in 2017. Her video content is very similar to Kaylee's and Samantha's, and it's just unique ideas. She's a lovely person. She's very authentic, and I've just been enjoying her content. And then the very last one on my list is Lauren May Beauty, and she again is another project panner, but she's also a very unique channel. She kind of fits both of those like categories. She does do a lot of project pans. That's kind of how I found her channel, is through her project pans, but she also is very creative. I love her Tube Talk series. She talks in her Tube Talk series, it's kind of like a chit chat, let's discuss some issues in the beauty community kind of a series, and she's tackled a lot of subjects, and I find those videos really interesting to watch because they're coming from a more objective perspective than like drama channels. I don't like watching drama channels. I don't watch drama videos. If I get into a video by mistake and realize that it's just like them like bashing other people, I exit right away because I'm really trying to be as positive as I can and to take in as much positivity as I can and try to keep that negative views out of my experience as much as possible. And I like her Tube Talk because she looks at it very objectively. So for instance, she had brought up in one of her Tube Talks about whether or not brands should be sending creators on these extravagant trips, and in that she was very objective. She would talk about the pros and the cons and why, you know, why it is a good thing for the brand and why it's a good thing for the creator and what the negatives are as well. So she's very like pros and cons and very objective about it, and not just like, this is disgusting, why are they doing this? You know, brands should be giving that money back to the consumer and reducing prices of palettes and things like that. Although she might bring up that point, she's doing it in a very objective and more, in a little less controversial way. So I appreciate that because I, as a creator and a watcher of YouTube, I can see both sides of the story. I've been really enjoying that series and how it's just looking at things from different perspective, and I've been enjoying that a lot. So those are definitely some of my top creators that I've learned or that I've found this year, but I've been watching YouTube for a very long time. I'm talking probably 6 or 7 years. So there are definitely creators that I've been watching for years that I've connected with even more this year, but those are the new discoveries that I have found this year. All right, question number 6 is what brands did I discover this year that I've fallen in love with? And this is gonna kind of tie back into the question where I was talking about how I just did my 8 brands I wanna try in 2018. Reflecting back on this year, I've really not tried too many new brands, and that's part of the reason I wanted to set a goal for myself for 2018 to try some new brands. I've definitely explored some brands more. One of the ones that I've explored more this year was Pure Cosmetics. I tried a ton of new products from them. I had already tried a few things from them though, so it wasn't a brand new brand to me this year, but I definitely tried a lot more from them this year than I had previously. And some are hits, some are misses, some are right in the middle. I think overall, I think it's a good brand and they have a lot to offer, but I haven't really tried a lot of new brands this year, and I'm really challenging myself this next year to do that. Question number 7 is my favorite memory of 2017. So I kind of have been sprinkling all these answers in together, like all these answers are kind of overlapping, but definitely 2017, my favorite part of this year for my channel was definitely my personal growth. I feel like I said already, I have really discovered who I am as a creator. I've found my niche. I've found other creators who are similar to me that I connect with and that I take inspiration from, that I feel like I've finally kind of found my community. I've also created a lot of friendships with my subscribers. I have a lot of you who I communicate with through Snapchat, through Instagram, on all of my social media, and it's just been really rewarding to have that connection. I have very few like friends in the real world. Being a mom, you kind of get a little isolated sometimes, and because we've moved around a lot. I don't have a ton of friends that I can lean on in my real life, so it's been really nice making those connections, especially with people who have similar interests to me. Not everybody enjoys makeup as much as we do, but I know all of you that I'm talking to, all of you that are watching this video right now, you connect with me on that. You love makeup the way that I love makeup, and I can talk about a product or mention a product in passing and you'll know what I'm talking about. If I were to talk like that to one of my real life friends or someone from my family, they might be like, what are you talking about, Lisa? I have no idea what you're saying. It's almost like a foreign language, but you guys get that language, and that's why it's been really rewarding. And this year, more than any other year, I've just really found myself, and part of growing as a channel, my channel has grown a lot this year, and I'm very, very grateful for that. It's been amazing, and but part of that growth is you definitely do get some of that negativity that comes at you, and it used to really affect me in a very deep way, and I'm learning that, you know, that the reason it was affecting me so much is because I wasn't secure in who I was, and I've gone on a very deep spiritual journey. I've grown a lot as a person because of that. I think it uncovered some insecurities that I did not know I had, and because of that, I've, you know, looked inward and started healing some of those things for my personal self. So, these kind of videos, they get to me. So it's been an important journey that, again, I didn't know I needed to take that journey. I didn't realize that that I had a problem with that, but because, like I've told you guys this before, but I was always a people pleaser. I was always the peacemaker. I always wanted to make everyone happy. I always went out of my way to make sure that everyone around me was happy and did things for other people, and that was the way that I went through life. And it wasn't until I started getting a lot of very negative feedback on my channel, and it started to really affect me and like really get to me, that I was like, wait, I shouldn't let people who I don't even know have such an effect on my emotions. Why is this getting to me so much? And then I started to realize that, you know, I had some issues that I needed to deal with. So that has been a very important part of 2017 for me, and I'm so looking forward to 2018, because I feel like even though I know I have some work to do still and I'm still on my path, I'm still reading a lot of books and learning journaling and learning how to heal that. I am very excited for 2018 because I know I'm going to be a stronger person and a better person, because I'm going to be able to just be me. So I am looking forward to that, and I'm very grateful for 2017 because it has taught me that. And a lot of these women who I've mentioned earlier on in this video have taught me that as well. Looking at them and watching them and seeing how comfortable they are with themselves and how they're able to, you know, just deflect this negativity that's out there with such ease and grace. It's just made me realize that, you know, that's what I want to be able to do too. That's what I'm really looking forward to in 2018, and that's something that I've really learned in 2017. All right, question number 8 was, how many videos did I make in 2017? So I had to go back and count because I had no idea. My uploading schedule changed a lot this year. So near the beginning of the year, I was posting 1 to 2 videos a week. And then I started posting a little more frequently, and then it became like 2 to 3 videos a week, but it was never very consistent until I quit my job at Sephora a few months ago. I want to say it was in October that I quit my job. Actually, it was November because it was after Halloween. So yeah, it was very recently, but after I quit my job at Sephora, I started posting 6 days a week. And then as I've already mentioned, for Vlogmas, I was posting my normal 6 days a week plus those daily vlogs. So it got crazy. Like, I was all over the place this year with posting. I definitely did not have a set schedule for posting in 2017. I am hoping to have one in 2018, but I definitely had to count because I had no idea. But overall, I ended up posting 211 videos for 2017. So that was definitely more than I thought. I thought it'd be a lot less since near the beginning of the year I was not posting as frequently, but I think doing the Vlogmas and then stepping up to 6 days a week really caught me up quickly. So yeah, 211 videos for 2017. I definitely expect a lot more videos for 2018 since I'm going to be posting nearly every day. I just take Saturdays off on my current schedule. All right, and then question number 9 was what made me proud this year, or what accomplishments did I have with my channel in 2017? So as far as like metrics, I definitely did hit some metrics this year that I was very proud of. I did hit some goals as far as like subscribers and things like that. I had a very popular video this year. My kids did my makeup challenge. That one I posted around the summertime, I want to say, and it's had over 200,000 views. That's the most any video on my channel has ever gotten, and it's only been up for like 6 months. So that was a big achievement for me. And then also just some recent recognition that I've had from some of my fellow content creators, especially people who I've been watching for years that I really look up to, like Jessica Braun. She's someone I really look up to her. I've been watching her for about 4 years now. I love her channel, and to have her mention me a couple of times in her videos was very exciting for me, and that was definitely a big achievement. But I think overall my biggest achievement this year was finding my niche and figuring out what I want to do with my channel. You know, instead of just kind of copying the trends and doing the same videos that you kind of create over and over again. Like I was doing my shop, my stash, and my empties, and then you just have to fill in a couple videos here and there when you're only filming a couple days a week. But now that I'm filming more often and I've been finding all of these new friendships and new channels, I've been inspired to kind of not really change my direction, but just adjust slightly how my channel, what kind of videos I post on my channel and how I operate my channel. And I've become a much stronger person this year, and I feel like my channel reflects that I'm more confident and I'm doing more videos that I feel good about. So that is what has changed for me in 2017. This is probably like one of my longest videos. I just went off on some tangents, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much to Samantha for creating this tag and for tagging me. I definitely tag any of you who want to do this, and I will link all the channels I mentioned down below as well. I hope you guys have an awesome 2018. I'm looking forward to this year so much. I think it's going to be an amazing year for me here on YouTube and in my personal life, and I'm very much looking forward to it, and I wish the same for all of you. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.